Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to xDrive. This is the BMW M5 G90 Touring and we're gonna have a deeper look. Follow me. Let's have a quick look at the design of the M5 G90, and I get it. Everybody hates it, literally everybody. My comment section is full. My Instagram is full of people telling me I'm a BMW lover and that's why I'm biased. But let me tell you one thing. All of you will shut up as soon as you have driven the car. It is a phenomenal car to drive. There is just nothing that comes close to it. An E63S doesn't come close to it currently. Maybe they'll do a better car in the future, but not now. I wonder what the RS6 will be like, because this is truly a phenomenal car. Let's have a quick look at the design. I know the front looks a little bit strange. I get it, okay? The kidneys are a little bit too large. They could have made it a little bit more different. They added this iconic glow, but still they could have made it a little bit smaller, a little bit more BMW-like. Then the openings here are cool. I like that. There are some openings, but still it's somehow not filled up, right? So a little bit strange. But the massive thing, the first one you notice when you see this car on the road is this. The brake, Bremskühlluftschacht. The openings, for example, here to cool the brakes, or the openings to send it to the intercooler, is absolutely insane. Cool the car down, drive as fast as you can, and obviously putting it down some more while it is heavy. It wouldn't need it actually, but still, they got some openings for that. The bonnet is huge. The headlights look exactly like an M5 E60. It's the same story. It was hated back then too, believe it or not, but now it's considered a legend. When you come to the side, you will notice one thing. This is a massive car. 5 meters and 10 long, right? You get big wheels, 21-inch, and obviously since it's that heavy, you need some good brakes. 400 millimeters of brake discs, 410 millimeters actually of brake discs in the front, and 400 millimeters in the back. That's absolutely insane. But the biggest change is this. You see that right? It's a Touring. Now, the interesting thing is, up until today you had to drive what? A Skoda, an E-Class to your business meetings, maybe an A4, A6 diesel, right? You can now go with a BMW M5. It's not the car that will kill the clothes. It's now a car that is very much likely seen by people, because you can always say, this is a hybrid. How would they know how much horsepower this produces, right? How would they know that this is a performance machine hiding a V8 in the front? They couldn't. And the best thing is this. Look at that. Vacation with your family, buy groceries you promised your wife, right? Look at that. Plenty of space, and you can even have picnics in here. Lay low a little bit, right? Enjoy a little bit. It's a wonderful car. 500 liters of volume right now as it is. If you put the seats down, you get over 1,300 liters of volume. That's great. That's plenty. But the best thing is this. Close it down and look at that. M5, right? 4 exhaust pipes, massive diffuser. It looks mean. It really looks mean, especially in this matte black color. But first, let's check the engine. Let me pop the hood and show you what the engine is all about on the BMW M5 G90. Now, the interesting thing is this. It has the same as the limousine, 4.4 liter V8 with a hybrid system producing 727 horsepower and 1,000 Newton meters of torque. This thing can beat sports cars and supercars, right? You can really terrorize them on the mountain road. They don't have a chance to get away from you. That's the crazy thing. And the most important one is it's actually efficient. I did a full fuel economy test on the M5 limousine, drove for 150 kilometers. The result was absolutely insane. Make sure to check it out here. Really, really good car and really efficient. Not even a joke. It will accelerate from 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds, which is slightly slower than the M5 limousine, but it will top out at 250 kph, which is the same. So now, have a listen. Welcome to the interior of the M5 G90, and as you can see, I'm sitting very comfortable in this beautiful seat that holds me tight in my shoulder portion, even lower here in the lower body portion, and even in the legs. I mean, look at that. It is a wonderful seat, a little bit of a wild color combination in this red and black, but still it matches, especially the matte black outside. And even just looking at the whole ambiental thing, the whole thing here looks just beautiful. Have a look at that lovely interior. Let's be honest here. I think it looks lovely. It really does. It's a very nice place to be in. You get a wonderful leather steering wheel that actually has a very beautiful design. The M1 and M2 mode, the carbon fiber here, for example, all around the dashboard. It looks beautiful. Now, the leather seats are actually leather. This is beautiful Napa leather. You get the M stitchings here, which is also very nice. The ambiente lights starting from the door in a very cool style. Change the colors in whatever you want. So many things to do. Wireless charging ports, right? Here, USB-C charging ports. So much stuff to do. The crystal here with the M. It looks very nice. However, there is two things I absolutely dislike. First is this. This is no leather and you cannot upgrade it. It's the Senza Fin, Senza Tech fake leather that I really mislike. And there is no Alcantara roofliner. I mean, I get it. We get a massive, massive panoramic roof, as you can see here. But still, an Alcantara roofliner is just the thing you need to have in a car that costs over 150,000. Especially when it's the top version of something that you call your greatest super sedan, or in this case, the super estate. I mean, this is really missing, but other than that, it's very nice. I told you you could go to business meetings with this car without them noticing that you're driving a V8 because of this button here, the M hybrid button. When you press it, you will see you get plenty of things to choose from. I pressed the dynamic mode, which makes this car go fast as hell because it uses all the power it has, even the batteries. Dynamic Plus, same thing. You get the hybrid mode and you get an electric mode as soon as the car is a little bit warmer, and the e-control mode. Funny thing is, the e-control mode will charge the car up fully by using the petrol engine. It will consume a lot of fuel. I can tell you that. I was at 15 to 16 liters, believe it or not. It was absolutely crazy, but it charged it fully. And then you're driving 60 to 70 kilometers without any V8 to help you. That's very good. Your children will love you because you get plenty of space to sit in. Look at that. I mean, I'm 185 centimeters and I get so much space. Plus we get those privacy curtains here, very cool. You can attach a screen here, which was better with the older models. The older models had actually an upgrade possibility. For you to get a screen, now they just give you an USB-C charging port, which is a little bit dumb. But we have some USB-C charging port here. We have a climate control in the back, and you can choose whether you want your seats to be heated even in the back. That's cool. We have two cheap looking cup holders, to be honest. It's a little bit cheap, but it serves the purpose. I think they could have gone a little bit better with that. And it's no leather. Ugh, that's just terrible. I'll be honest, that's really terrible. What I also dislike is this. They don't have even soft close in the M5, right? Was this for weight saving? Was this for weight saving? I don't think so, because it's still 2.5 tons, right? You only get hard close. I mean, the older models were actually a little bit better equipped. No soft close in the latest M5. That's a shame, man. Another thing I simply can't understand is this. The buttons went so much cheaper. They feel literally very bad. It feels literally like it's slicing your fingers open. That cheap plastic here, I really don't like that. The previous model had a beautiful feeling to the buttons. This is really a downgrade. But forget about all of that shit, right? We're here to take it for a drive, so let's go. All right, we're taking the M5 for a drive, and I think I'll just skip all of that electric and hybrid and all of that. We have talked about it plenty of times. Just go and check out the fuel economy test. What we are here for is to actually find out how fast this car is. So I will turn off the ESP, DSC off, right? We are in all-wheel drive mode. Let's go to the setup. Let's put the four-wheel drive to sports mode. Check this out. This thing is an absolute rocket. Left foot on the brake, right foot on the throttle. Look at that. Go. What is there to say? That thing is a rocket. It's flying. How is it in corner performance? I can tell you one thing. Just by driving the M5, you will notice that this thing is actually pretty decent around corners. I know you might think it's so heavy and it cannot be any fast, but it really is. It's easy to say that you cannot feel the weight, but I mean, I can literally tell you, you would never think that this car is 2.5 tons. It's really good to drive. It's not this SUV type of feeling. Times have changed. The suspension is taking on a lot of things. You can really tell when you're driving that it's actually on the faster side. However, I won't say it feels like a sports car or light. No, it doesn't. But the sheer power of it just pays for so much. Look at that. Look at that quick pull here. 3, 2, 1. You're literally flying. And as soon as you get one chip in, this thing will get 1,000 horsepower easily. Here are some corners approaching. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time with this thing, but still I can show you a little bit of how it drives. Turning in, look at that. It really goes good around corners. And I'm surprised they're using a Hancock. Look at that. No understeer actually, it's pretty neutral and throws the rear out when you need it. Check this out. Perfect oversteer, really perfect at the edge of drifting, but just as they promise you with the 4-wheel drive sports mode. And the best thing is, you can even turn this thing to rear-wheel drive mode. Go to setup, bam, and then you go down here, put it in 2-wheel drive, it will give you a warning sign, and when you now floor it, check this out. You really have to correct it. It went into 2-wheel drive instantly. So it is truly an M car. It is heavy, yes, and I wonder what they will do with the CS, but trust me, it's a proper driving machine. Look at that, second gear, just floor it a little. And the funniest thing is, if you floor it from 0, right, it will do stumps, just like a proper BMW would do. Look, pow! Yeah, the M5 is truly the greatest super sedan they have ever produced, and I think really there is no comparison to the M5. Currently not. I wonder what Audi will do. I wonder what Mercedes will do with the latest E63, but this is truly a phenomenal car to drive. I really like the experience. It really is good. And then thinking about just taking your family to vacation, opening it up, this thing will easily go 320, 330 kph. And the sound is not bad. The shifts are much faster than in the previous generation. All in all, I can tell you from all my heart, this is a very good choice. This is a very good choice as a car, and I think it's going to be a massive success. It might even be more successful than the G80. And that's about it. All right, friends, that's it for our review with the BMW M5 G90 Touring. A phenomenal car to drive, a phenomenal daily driver that you can go to business meetings with. As we have discussed before, at this point, massive thank you to Hedin Automotive for giving me the car as one of the first in Switzerland to actually review it. Make sure to check out our other stuff. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you very much. God bless you, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.